Hi, my name is Abidemi Onirecha, and this is my video for my mastery project, virtual assistant mastery project. So, the first question says, describe what VAs do on a day-to-day basis. And so, what are they? Virtual assistants are professionals providing administrative, operational, or creative support. Why does the role exist? To handle time consuming operational details so leaders and businesses can focus on growth and high value strategy without the expense of a full-time in-office employees. Who do they support? Who do VA support? They support executive and entrepreneurs, small business owners, real estate agents, marketers, and freelancers. What do they do on a daily? Um, they manage inboxes, schedule meetings, handle customer services, coordinate travels, um, manage invoices, update CRMs, and handle basic social media and research. And what do VAs serve? They eliminate time poverty, prevent burnout, fix operational bottlenecks, and bring structure to busy work days. Um, how do how they make work easier? By serving as operational shed, taking routines, distracting tasks off your plate so that you can focus on your core strengths. So qualities that makes a strong VA. I'll choose strong growth mindset and maintaining calm under pressure. Also, I'll take resourcefulness. What does growth mindset means? A growth mindset is the belief that abilities, intelligence, and skills can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence, rather than seeing mistake as a failure or skill limit as permanent. So, importance of growth mindset in a VA role. Um, um, it makes clients adapt to new tools. Um, um, a VA needs to learn a new platform quickly without getting intimidated. Also, it gives um, clients direct feedback. A growth mindset allows you to take like a constructive criticism as a roadmap to improve rather than personal rejection. So, for example, your client suddenly switch the Teams tool from what you used to be to a new one, which you've never used. Instead of panicking, instead of saying, "Oh, I don't know this," "Oh, I cannot do this," "Oh, no, this is what I've known before," you would instead you quickly like take tutorials. You take tutorials, you watch videos, you ask from few people, your friends, and all. Number two is maintaining calm under pressure. What does this mean? It means this is the ability to like stay composed, clear-headed, and emotionally regulated when unexpected problems, tight deadlines, or high-stakes situations arise. It means like prioritizing solutions over panic. Importance of this in a VA role, it saves the client's time and energy. VAs are often they're hired to reduce stress for busy executives or business owners. So if a VA panics under pressure, it creates extra work for the client, um, prevents costly errors. Urgency can lead to like rushed mistakes, sending an email to a wrong list, double booking an appointment. So you have to remain calm to keep work accurate. Yeah. So for example, 30 minutes before a major client's webinar, then the Zoom link breaks, and attendees starts emailing support in a fury. You remain calm under pressure instead of responding frantically to your client. You take a deep breath, generate a new link, email it immediately, to attendees with a polite update, and send a clear message to your clients saying Zoom link has been updated, and you send to all registrants. That is it. Being resourceful means that resourcefulness, what it means is the ability to find quick, clever, and independent way to overcome difficulties or find answers using tools, informations, and network available to you before asking for help. Importance of this in a VA role: reduce hand holding. For instance, high level client pays VAs to bring solution, not problems. It fosters self reliance. A resourceful VA can solve 80% of unexpected daily blockers independently. For example, your client asks you to book a flight for urgent trip, but their preferred airline is fully booked, and their cards keeps declining. So, a resourceful response: you call the bank, you check for security holds, find a comparable flight on a with identical arrival time, and present to the client. So, you tell the person, I have verified the card issue with the bank. Let me know if you would prefer to finalize this. Yeah. So, yeah. Mm, so, in a nutshell, growth mindset embrace learning and feedback tools, workflows, and client needs to constantly evolve, fast adaptation to tech, and constructive criticism. Um, then staying calm under pressure is staying composed when things go wrong, protects the client from stress, prevents rushed error, or solving fast minute emergency without panicking. Then resourcefulness is finding answer independently, save the client's time, and eliminate hand holding, presenting solution alongside problems. Yeah. So now, um, to me, identify two or three strengths that I have which would help me as a VA. Um, okay, I would say the two strengths that I have that could help me succeed as a VA is so the strengths that I have that helps me to improve as a VA is number one, I pay attention to details. I It means that I catch tiny errors before they become big problems, following complex instructions to the letter, and noticing patterns or inconsistency that others miss. How it would help me succeed as a VA. It's build instant trust between myself and my client. My client sees that I barely make typos, I double check dates, I follow instruction precisely. They stop to micromanage me, and trust is the fastest way to increase my rates and retain long term clients. It also protects the client's reputation. Sorry, it protects the client's reputation. VA offers manage client communications, public content, and calendars invites. So catching a wrong date or broken link prevents embarrassing public blunders. So how is it how it is useful in a day-to-day VA work? calendars and travel management by double checking time zone when booking meetings across different countries, ensuring a meeting is set for a 3 a.m. local time, then email and content, proofreading, checking that the links work before sending out a newsletter to thousands of subscribers, data entry and invoicing, ensuring numbers, clients' names, and billing details are 100% accurate before sending invoices out. Excuse me. The number two is self-discipline. What it means, this have self-discipline. What it means is the capacity to regulate myself, manage my time, push myself to finish a task even if I lack motivation. Yes, like when I face distractions, I work without direct supervision. How this help me succeed as a VA? It's most VA mostly work independently from home without a boss sitting across the room. So self discipline helps you keeps me accountable to my commitment. It ensures consistency, like um, great VAs aren't just good on their best days. They deliver quality work consistently, meeting every deadline regardless of what is happening in the background. Whether you're sick or something, you try to like meet up. So how is this useful in a day-to-day VA work? Time tracking and prioritization, like setting a strict working hours and tackling high priority tasks first rather than doing easy administrative chores, to procrastinate to procrastinate. Handling monitors uh, um, task, so you complete repetitive work like file organizations, research with the same energy and focusing as exciting projects. We focus on them like other ones. So meeting deadlines, creating personal target dates before the client's actual deadlines to allow time for unexpected delays. Then the skills that I don't feel confident in yet, they are which I want to improve. I want to improve my writing skills, email reports, notes. I want to like spend 15. What I want to do to improve, I want to spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes writing, and start with the simplest things. Summarize a YouTube video or articles. Also, I want to rewrite old emails or WhatsApp messages to sound more professional. The second one I want to improve is improve my verbal communication on call. I want to sound more professional on call, voice notes, meetings. So what I have been doing to improve myself, I speak to 2 to 3. I speak on videos on a topic. Sorry, 2 to 3 minutes, and I introduce myself in the video to a client. I listen back. I try to like I'm trying to not to use the filler word. I'm working on it. I listen to podcasts, YouTube videos, or I listen to business podcasts, and I repeat some sentences after them to improve my tone and flow. I practice out loud. I summarize my day to like myself in a video. And the third thing that I'm trying to work on is my time management. This one, it helps me to improve like fastest with the right system. So I divide my day into blocks. So for like 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I am working with email and admin. Then 25 minutes I'm focused. Then I have like 5 minute break. I sort urgent tasks to important like my routine. Then I stop multitasking. Like at times I just do this, I do that, I do this, I do that at the same time. But now I try to like set them. So the tools that I want to learn Asana, I want to learn Google Forms, I want to learn how to use CRM tools very well. I want to learn how to do this. Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, Calendar, use Google Calendar. Yeah, I think that is all for my mastery project. Yeah, thank you for listening to my project, and I hope that I do better in my next video. Bye.